back
Welcome
to
back.
Duels, the finale.
Welcome back to
We ran
Era
into some
Duels, the
technical
finale.
issues.
We had some technical issues. We have an exclusive duel on the Twitch because I fucked up and didn't pick the right deck. That's on me. That's on me. But if you want to see the exclusive duel, you have to go to Twitch. That's the only way you're going to be able to see it. It's a Twitch-only duel. And if you don't see it within 60 days, that's on you. But I'm going to do a little rundown for you all so you guys know what the, what the Era Hunters are. So the Era Hunters, the history behind them for my streams is that I create a whole bunch of hunters for the little AI tournaments that I do. If you don't know anything about those, you can find those over on YouTube in the playlist. Anywho, I decided to do Era Hunters for a tournament so we had kind of like an enemy for players to go up against and for other decks to go up against. Because why the hell not? Instead of calling them Rare Hunters, which were under the control of Merrick, I went with Era Hunters and made ones from each specific era. And I made special ones that have special conditions and special cards. And they do follow the Rare Hunter rule, where if they win, Battle City rules technically. If they win, they get a card from the opponent. We're not gonna play that way because we're not gonna be able to keep these cards. With that being said, sorry. With that being said, here's some little more lore to them, is if they duel and they have to lose 5 consecutive times to be sent to the Shadow Realm. If they win 5 consecutive times, they could pull someone from the Shadow Realm. But if they're all defeated in that specific era, another hunter that's above them will come out and say, all right, you defeated all my hunters. I'm here to kick your ass and bring my hunters back if they choose to. I will probably spin a wheel for that. And then the special hunters we probably won't use, but I'll give you a little lore for them. They have to win 10 consecutive times and lose 10 consecutive times as well. I may tweak that. I may not do the 10 consecutive. I think I just said if they lose 10 times, they're gone pretty much. But if they win 10 times, they're not going to be able to bring back any of the special ones. They're the only ones that are not allowed to bring any of them back. They're not allowed at all. And that may change, who knows, depending on how far we get there. They're under the control of a hidden evil. I'm going to put parentheses on that. A hidden evil. You don't know if they're evil or not. And yeah, with that being said, are you ready, Rubble?
Yes, sir, I am.
I know.
And the bright side about this little fumble, I actually know what I'm doing with this deck now, understand a bit more how it works. Because I had to look at this deck and I'm like, I think I understand. But now I understand.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, Rubble, it's weird. I had a dream where we had a duel. It was very weird because I didn't have my deck. I was using some bozo's deck. It's weird.
Oh, yeah, I remember I was absolutely decking you with the schnoz. And then you woke up from the nightmare.
Oh, so we both had the same dream, I see.
Oh, yes.
Lord of sacrifices. Anyway, the master wants us to duel to practice for more hunting. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's begin. I'm gonna punch you.
I'm gonna repeat the dream. Catching your fist. I will go first.
I see you know how to fight.
I draw.
Okay.
And not too dissimilar to we had before.
Before? You mean in the dream?
Correct. Well, I guess I'll start by summoning a Solar Flare Dragon.
Huh. Interesting.
I'll set 2 cards face down. End my turn.
Okay.
Using Solar Dragon's effect to inflict the first damage of the duel.
I draw. With that being said, I shall summon out Sinju of the Thousand Hands. Its effect allows me to add 1 ritual monster from my deck to my hand. I shall choose my Paladin of White. I shall activate my Paladin of my White Dragon Ritual. For my
All right.
Paladin of White, the sacrifice may send you with 1,000 hands to summon forth my Paladin of White Dragon. I will keep that card in my hand for reasons. It's time for battle.
All right.
Paladin of White, attack his Solar Flare Dragon.
I activate Mirror Force. Destroy him.
Mirror Force. Main phase 2. Fine then. I activate my high ritual art. I shall get rid of my blue eyes for my crab turtle. I shall end my turn.
I draw. That's a shame, Zabro. You spent all this time making these ritual monsters, but that time was nigh. I activate Fissure.
No, my
Destroy
crab!
the crab turtle.
My crab turtle.
And then I'll summon my Troop Dragon.
Urgh.
I'll go to battle. Troop Dragon will swing you directly.
Ugh.
Followed by the burn of the Solar Flare Dragon.
Ah.
And I will end my turn. Which you know what that means. It's time for more burn damage. Your move.
I draw. I activate. Pillager. Allow me to see your hand.
Very well.
I shall take your lava golem. I shall normal summon my sonic bird. I shall activate its effect to add 1 ritual spell from my deck to my hand. I'll grab my synthesis spell. Too bad I can't activate it. Time for battle. I can't battle, sadly.
How about I activate my threatening roar instead?
I guess Sonic Bird won't be able to attack this turn. Main phase 2. I end my turn.
I draw. I will go to battle. Solar Flare Dragon will attack your Sonic Bird.
My sacrifice.
And then Troop Dragon will attack you directly.
You think you're all
The
good
main
because
phase.
you're hiding behind these pathetic monsters.
None of my monsters are pathetic. They merely know when it's the right time to strike and the right time to defend. Now take your burn damage.
I draw. Fine then. I will tribute both of your monsters. Take your lava golem back. I end my turn.
I draw. I'll accept the damage that I must take from my own monster. For now, this is where this duel will end. I will switch Lava Golem to attack, and then summon my Witch of the Black Forest.
So be it.
My Witch will attack you directly first. Now, Lava Golem, Rubble Meteorite! If that's all you have left, I wonder why you're a hunter at all.
You know, it's funny. But you know how the master likes to play his little games. His games he likes to play till 5. So don't get a cocky head. I'm going second this turn since I get to choose.
Interesting starting hand.
I'm sure the master gave you a rare card as well as me. All of us hunters,
I'll summon Byra the Dark.
all of us hunters have pillager cards, but I wonder what other rare card he's given you.
And I will set 4 cards face down. And end my turn.
I draw. I shall activate the Poison of the Old Man. I will inflict the first 800 points of damage in this duel.
I will accept the damage.
I shall set 2 cards face down and end my turn.
I draw. Sadly, my Zumbira cannot attack you directly, so I have no choice but to just end my turn.
I draw. I end my turn.
Draw. I'll summon my troop dragon, and I will go to battle. And my troop dragon will attack directly.
The nightmare is becoming a reality.
But it seems to be going a lot more in my favor this time. I end my turn.
I draw. No, I will. I set and I end my turn.
I draw.
How can my deck fail me so bad? It's impossible.
Nothing's impossible if you can't even believe in your own cards. Troop Dragon will attack again.
I must take the damage, sadly.
And I will end my turn.
I draw. At least I can do something small. I activate Fissure. Say goodbye to your Troop Dragon.
I activate my body as a shield.
You're using
Paying
your
life points
body
to save
as a
it.
shield. I guess I have to let that through. I guess the demon from the grave doesn't want your monster. I end my turn.
I draw.
It did not like my sacrifice.
I will go to battle. Troop Dragon will attack again.
Not so fast. I activate my enemy controller. I will switch your Troop Dragon to defense, preventing any damage to me.
That would be the case if I didn't activate my level limit area A.
Joke's on you, you foolish duelist. I activate 7 tools, paying 1,000 to negate your pathetic trap card.
All of that just to prevent some damage, but you ended up paying more than what you would have lost. I end my turn.
I have my reasons. I set. I end.
I draw. I'll switch my Troop Dragon to attack, and attack you directly. I end my turn.
Why should I believe in my deck? I draw. Why should I believe in my deck when it fails me this time? Every other time I dueled pathetic duelists like yourself, I've always gotten the cards I needed to win. This time should have been no different. I end my
cards
turn.
seem to have run out of patience with you. That is your downfall. I will summon Solar Flare Dragon. I will go to battle. My Troop Dragon will attack.
Not so fast! I activate Ordeal of the Traveler. Guess the card in my hand.
I think it's a monster card.
No, it's a spell. A ritual spell. Put your card back in your hand.
All right.
I
I'll attack
activate
with Solar Flare.
the Ordeal of Traveler. Guess once again.
It's a spell.
Lucky you. You hit the same one. Ah!
Well, some damage is better than none, I suppose. So I will just end my turn. Speaking of damage, my Solar Flare Dragon will activate its effect.
I draw. Defend me, my monster. I end my turn.
I draw. Interesting card. Sure. I'll go to battle. I'll have some Byron attack the face down.
I activate my Ordeal. Guess a card.
It's a spell.
Hit another one of my ritual spells.
Sadly, Zumbira will lose a bit of attack. That's fine. And I could attack you now to guarantee and risk taking some damage on you. But I also risk my monster returning in.
This is true.
What's with that life without a little risk?
I activate. Ordeal of the Traveler. Guess a card in my hand.
Having 2 spell cards in your hands. Monster card.
Joke's on
Another
you, it's
spell.
another ritual spell.
That is okay. I still haven't summoned this turn, so I'll summon back my Solar Flare Dragon
Ugh.
and end my turn, so you will still get that burn damage.
Ah! You think this duel is over? You think I don't have anything? Joke's on you, Rubble! I activate Regeki, wiping your monsters clean off the field!
That will be okay.
I end my turn.
I draw. Well, knowing what your hand consists of now makes me more confident in attacking you. So my Troop Dragon will attack.
I will not activate Ordeal. I'll take this damage.
And I'll have to end my turn.
I end my turn.
I draw. I will summon my Mystic Tomato. If my monsters both get their attack successful, this duel will be over. Tomato will attack first.
I activate Ordeal. Guess a card in my hand.
I declare it a spell card.
Ah, you hit my mirror. Ah!
Now, Troop Dragon, end this game.
I activate Ordeal. Guess a card in my hand.
You really think I can't guess it?
Ha! It's my ritual monster. You thought you had this duel in the bag. Joke's on you. This duel isn't over.
So be it. I'll have to end my turn.
I draw. I activate Hitoma, dealing 500 points of damage to you. And then I shall set 2 cards in my back row and end my turn. Now you gamble with the duel now.
If that's what it takes, all I need is 1 attack. Mr. Tomato, attack first.
I activate Ordeal. Guess a card in my hand.
Monster.
Incorrect. Put it back. Try again. Ordeal, do your thing. Guess a card in my hand.
Monster.
Incorrect. Put it back.
Main phase 2.
Your luck is running nigh, Rubble.
Maybe a bit, but I'm not threatened yet. I'll end my turn. I'll discard 2 cards.
I end my turn.
Let's see if I could try this again. I just have to brute force my way. I attack.
I activate Ordeal. Guess a card in my hand.
It's a spell card.
You guessed
End
right.
this now. You seem to be on the back foot, Zabro.
Shut up!
Running low.
Shut up, Rubble. I've been here longer than you have. I'll go second this time.
And it seems like your time is up.
How dare you?
I'll start by activating my confiscation. An interesting opening hand you have.
Do what you will.
I'll discard your nightmare steel cage.
Ah, my steel.
And then I will set a monster. And I'll set a card, making it T sets to end my turn.
I draw. I activate Poison of the Old Man. She'll deal you 800 points of damage. I shall set one card face down in my turn.
I draw. Now, I'm going to try to end this as quick as possible. So with that being said, I'll summon my injection Fairy Lily. My witch will attack you first for 1100. And my Fairy Lily will attack.
You're gonna use your life point to do more damage to me.
As a matter of fact, I will.
Typical duelist.
Your time is running out. Now draw your next card.
I draw. I set. I end my turn.
Draw. I will summon my Troop Dragon. I will go to battle. I will have Troop Dragon attack first.
So be it.
Then I'll have a Witch attack next. I will attack with Injection Fairy Leaf.
Are you gonna waste your life points away?
Not this time. All I need is one more turn. I will set a card and end my turn.
I draw. I guess I'll set this. I will activate my enemy controller. I will sacrifice. I will sacrifice Witch of the Black Forest. I shall take your witch in its place.
In response, I'll activate Threatening Roar, so you can't attack this turn.
Well, which I get to add. I will add Sonic Bird. I guess I'll end my turn there.
I draw. It's time for battle, Zabro. My witch will attack you first. And now my Troop Dragon will attack to end this game. Your time is nigh.
See why they call you. Why you have the title Time is Nigh. How is it I could be beaten by a man with time on his side? Maybe I should have took it up. The one thing that one duelist told me. Heart of the cards, I should have had faith and not just sacrificed them in monsters like they were nothing. Maybe this is my just desserts. Well, Rubble, it seems as though that you have beaten a superior. I was the first. Well, I guess you youngsters are better with your time on your side. I see why the master wanted me to have this duel with you. I guess I've become too arrogant with my deck. Well, this duel is yours this time. Next time we come into contact, I shall reign victorious. You got that, Rubble?
And I'll be waiting for the second chance.
So I'm wondering if you will be so kind. You tell me the rare card that the master gave you, and I'll tell you the one that he gave me. We are on the same team after all.
Ah. He had given me turn jump. Sadly, I never had gotten to use it yet. But it is pretty useful.
What does it do?
Mainly just, it will skip the next 3 perspective turns and resume the duel at whatever turn's battle phase that I activated. So if I activate it on my battle phase, it'll skip our next 3 turns, comes back to mine. If I activate it on your battle phase, it'll skip the next 3 turns, goes back to your battle phase.
Huh, that does seem very useful. Well, mine was Shadow Balance. Arcana, one of Merrick's pawns, because Merrick treated all of his like pawns. I don't think our master treats us like that. So far, I haven't seen that. I use Shadow Balance. Shadow Balance allows me, depending on how many monsters you and me control, if we control the same amount, I can destroy the same amount that you control by destroying my own. Pretty much wiping the field clean. I didn't get it this duel, sadly. Sadly, I didn't get it. I'm very upset I couldn't use my Shadow Balance. Huh. Give me a moment. I'm contacting somebody. See where we need to be next. Huh. Give me one moment, my compadre. Sorry. My eyes betray me. What Shadow Balance actually does is when you summon a monster, our contact told me what the card did. I never got to activate it. I never have been able to activate it, sadly. But what this card allows me to do actually is if you were to summon a monster and you control more monsters than me, I can destroy all the monsters you control. Well, we both control up to the same monsters. Well, until we both control the same amount of monsters, that is. My eyes betray me. You know how some of us are. Some of us don't. We get told what cards do, and if we don't activate them, we don't know what they do. Mainly for the rare cards. Normally, we just collect them to collect them and give them to the master. But sometimes he lets us to keep 1 or 2. I'm sure enough you have a pillager. How is your pillaging going? Or your rare hunting, that is.
It's going alright, I suppose.
Huh.
But I haven't really pillaged too much.
Huh, I see. Well, our contact says that me and you have somewhere to be. Somewhere in the regular era with Yukimoto. He's sending us to go after Pegasus. Have you ever heard of such a duelist?
I've heard of him. He seems like an interesting adversary.
Oh, he's not to be an adversary. He's to be our enemy. We're going to get his tune cards now. We must meet with the one that, how do you say, indoctrinated us into this little hunting business.
And that is what we'll have to do.
Alright, Rubble. It's time to go. Well, folks, I hope you all have enjoyed Duels Season 1 of Duel Monster Eras. As you have seen, you've gotten a little bit of lore to the hunters. For now, right now, they're going to hunt after Pegasus. Who knows what other hunters are doing? You'll find out, one way or another. Anywho, I hope you all enjoyed Be ready for GX.
Generation X!
Generation X! And remember, always stay creative. Do you have any last words to say, Riz Wheeler?
No.
No. Well, remember, folks, stay creative. And remember, the era hunters are always hunting.
Ooh!
Shut up, you!